Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Maelstorm. Last time we got into a really big argument with Helix because he was really mad that even though we've only known him for like 2 days, that we hadn't slept with him yet, and I mean really sleep with him, because we did sleep in the same bed, but he wants to really sleep with us or something, and he was getting extremely pissed off, saying we were leading him on, even though we've kind of, honestly, I hate to have to side with the heterosexual. I hate to do it. But, you know, Dimitri's been very clear about the fact that he doesn't know if he'll ever sleep with Helix. And Helix is the one who's sticking around because he wants to, even knowing all of that, and then he's telling us that we're leading him on. So Helix is kind of all kinds of crazy. Regardless, we're hatching a plan to go ahead and attack the cannibals, even though we already saved Spinnick, so we don't really need to do this, but we're gonna attack the cannibals with Zhang Li's help somehow. I'm assuming he'll give us weapons, maybe, if Dimitri shakes his booty a little? We'll see. Helix, have you been here the entire time? You've been looking for me? Yes, I've been looking for you. I should have put a damn tracer chip under your skin. What's going on? No, you go first. Just why have you called me Dimitri? Rustlers ate the arm of one of my miners. I'm surprised Zhang Li isn't laughing. He seems shocked. Like, he's surprised that this happened. They're after us, and we need help. They ate his arm? You heard right. Doesn't he know that they're cannibals on this planet? Gah. Don't tell me such macabre things. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I know what it means, so don't even tell me, okay? Macabre? I know what it means, so don't even. What? What did they do to the rest of him? Ugh, never mind. I don't want to know. Hey, the rest of him is pretty cute, so you back off. Freak out later. We need your help. Yes, you must be desperate, aren't you? I'll do more than help you. I'll extract you from this entire situation. That ain't what we're asking for. It's better than what you're asking for. Can't tell a lie. That's true. What? Do you no longer wish to return to the West, Helix? Don't play with me. I'm not. The whole subcontinent has been a disaster since your execution. No one's mining, orders are backed up, vendors are screaming at me, and there's no end in sight. I want order restored. I'm ready to reveal that you're still alive and give you a foremanship for up to 100 miners. On the southern... Then why'd you even have him executed in the first place? Like, what? If you were just gonna backpedal on it because things went to hell. You know, it's like, what were you even thinking? On the southern islands, do you understand? You're just making a pit stop in the west. I'm not giving you leave to resume your greedy empire. As for Dimitri, don't concern yourself. I'll protect him. He'll reside with me in the fortress. Know what? We're so far apart, I don't even see the point of talking anymore. F this. Bye. Where do you think you're? Get bent, your majesty. What the hell is wrong with him? He's got a point. That's not even a real offer. Oh, and what do you have to say about it? Helix doesn't want to run from the Rustlers. He wants to stop them. Who cares about some backwards cannibals? He does. People are being eaten alive out here. He won't leave this place until it stops. Oh, for God's sakes. He's not gonna give me up either. If you could just give us a little bit of anthrax, that's all we need. Just a little bit of anthrax, that'll kill all the cannibals and maybe the whole planet, who knows? Do you claim to be a couple? I know lightning hasn't struck between you. I still have lightning with both of you. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm gonna find that out with Helix, not you. Do you truly think I must negotiate? I can collect Helix anytime I wish now that I know where he is. And that's going to stop the riots, showing him that Helix is your prisoner? I should kill him in earnest for all the trouble he's caused me. You brought that onto yourself. Be silent, idiot. How rude. Helix won't leave here willingly until the rustlers are dealt with. The faster you help us, the faster he can help you. Help you how? The entire military is busy holding back the rioters from my fortress. I can't spare a single squadron. I'm the one who needs help. Aw, look at him. Aww. Aww. Is the lower class trying to start an insurrection and seize the means of production? Aww. You poor bourgeoisie scum. Aww. It won't be long before I'm asking for reinforcements from Skyworld. Where? And they just take advantage of the chaos. No, really, what is that? I had no idea it gotten so bad. You can help us yourself. Your ship has bombs, doesn't it? What if it does? I can't bomb miners indiscriminately. Who will be left to work? Well, the cannibals aren't hanging out with the miners, okay? They don't visit the same tavern. You know, they're not interacting with each other. I'm talking about the rustlers. Drop your bombs on their encampment for us. I just need to contact one of them who may be on our side to get him to leave the valley, and then... My restraint doesn't apply to your rustlers. Who cares if they all die? They're not mining for me. I care about one of them. Then he's a sacrifice you'll have to endure. I'm not going to leave any of those murderers alive. That's a firm condition if you want my help. Oh my god. Wait a minute. We do it right now and get it over with. It's all of them or nothing, right now or never. This jerk. He seems quite resolute, Dimitri. But, Jader... Could you lend me a soldier instead? Why don't you just ask for weapons? Because he said he can't lend soldiers. I mean, seriously. Could you lend me a soldier instead? Just one, a marksman. You still use the term marksman. How primitive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Apparently... Why does he even come here? He just comes here to try to crap talk all of us? Does he think he's ever gonna have lightning strike if he keeps crap talking everyone? One soldier is exactly the amount I might be able to spare. But why? Aren't we blowing them up? No. And what am I getting in exchange for this generous help? Helix will show everyone he's still alive, call off the riots, and go back to lead his old mine. Can we really agree to that for him? What? I'm going with him. You don't get either of us. Why would I? It's the only way to get everyone back to work. Miners will go back to mining beads, orders will get filled. But things will continue to change for the better, and this time you won't stand in Helix's way. Miners won't be considered expendable anymore. They'll have decent lives, and you'll work with Helix to continue making things better. I'm back. Girl, you left in a huff and a puff, crying about how annoying or awful Zhang Li was. And now you're just like, I'm back for my stroll. I'm back from my stroll, everyone. How have things been? Like, what? Do you remember why you left? I was eavesdropping and I started to like what I was hearing. Okay. Everything you overheard is ridiculous fantasy. Fine, then get lost. Go back to your fortress and wait for the miners to break through your soldiers and kill you. You can't expect me to agree to any of that. This is exactly what it's going to take to get the miners back to work. There's no putting the genie back in the bottle. They all know they should have better lives. They ain't going to mine your beads until you do right by them. But I'm beholden to my vendors. Have you any idea how hard it is to maintain the precarious balance that exists? Nothing exists right now. You don't have any beads flowing. Once us miners take your fortresses, we'll control the planet. We'll make new deals with your vendors on our terms.
Helix would become the ruler of Sekren.
Most likely. If you don't decide to change for the better right now, you're losing everything. No deal. I gave you an incredibly fair offer considering you should be executed. Execute me then. I dare you. And I said no to your bullcrap offer. I say no to yours. Come on, come on. Why don't we all just have... or why don't just the two of you have intercourse while I watch, and then we go ahead with my plan. Then F off on out of here and die. No, you will negotiate. Push, says who? Says the ruler of Sekren. Not for much longer. Help with the rustlers, and then maybe we'll negotiate. I ain't got time for your bullcrap now. You don't have time. I have 500,000 miners about to storm my fortress. Well then. Sounds like we agree. Yay, we did it! But I kinda don't like the idea that we're preventing an uprising from a corrupt despot that would have fallen anyway. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should just let the workers' revolution go on. Viva la revolution. You know what I'm saying? That would be for the best, wouldn't it? I don't know. Just my opinion. Kill the bourgeoisie. This is my first in command, Major Domo. She's the most elite guard in our military. Oh, it is a woman. Interesting. An expert markswoman and a master at hand-to-hand combats. Didn't realize we'd ever see a woman on this planet. Perfect. You have her for 1 day. Do you understand? Starting right this minute.
It should be for 1 hour, Commander. Things have gotten worse at the fortress. At this rate.
Yes, yes, I know. But they've twisted my arm.
What could be more important here?
Tell her to obey us. Do what they tell you, Major.
As you command.
I'll come back for her at this time tomorrow.
It's not safe for you to go back, Commander.
Look at how big her eyes got. I'll see that for myself. And when I come back, we negotiate. We don't have a moment to lose. To the mountain. We strike tonight, let's go. Let's speak quietly. I don't want Zhang Li's henchwoman catching a word. She's not paying attention to us. We're just gonna wipe out these scumbags. Dimitri, maybe with Jader, or maybe without. And then we're going home. My home, in the west. Yeah. Zhang's backed into a corner. Now I can make my play. Things gotta change for the better permanently, or we're taking that fortress. See, the depots must have joined the rioters. They're giving out food without getting any beads back. That's how this has gone on for so long. Right? Losing the depots means he's lost control of the whole situation. So we're helping him get back control of this situation by making a small concession. Like, the Zhang Li would be making a small concession to the miners by allowing Helix back. But, like, he would still be the despotic ruler he's always been and continue to abuse the miners. I don't... You see... We shouldn't be we shouldn't be agreeing to this. That food will hold on a little longer, but I'm sure shipments have stopped coming in from off-world. Zhang's gotta fold before everyone's starving. Miners can't work if they're dying, and he doesn't want to lose 500,000 of us. He could have endured this all with a hail of bullets a long time ago. He knows better. The gestation centers would take 10 years to replace all them lives. He ran a tight ship, Dimitri. Only the strongest miners survived to do the work. He kept thinking of everyone as expendable. There's no extras. People just die in this effed up world. Sickening. Now he wants to get back to normal, and fast. He can't wipe out the miners. He can't force anyone back to work. We'll call the shots. You'll get back everything you lost. And more. We're not going to be slaves anymore. We're going to live like human beings. Like earthlings even. Hell yeah. Will you help me, Demi? Tell me what we should ask for. What would a normal society have? You can't even imagine how little you have compared to Earth. And you'll be with me? Standing beside me? Of course. I need more than an of course, Dimitri. I need you to become my beta. Well, when you put it like that, no. I do not want to become your beta, you sicko. Lightning needs to strike between us. That's how we can do all this crap together. How we can build a new world together. Helix. Not now. Not while we're dealing with all this crap. I'm saying after things calm down, you can at least go along with that, can't you? Who knows what could happen in the future. Fine. That's hardly anything, but I'll take it. I'm surprised. Last time Dimitri gave that answer, Helix flew off the handle. I just need you to do me a favor. I'm going to introduce you as my beta. You're going to refer to me... What the fuck? You're going to refer to me as your alpha. If anyone asks, we let lightning strike a while ago. What the hell? No, I am not going to refer to you as my alpha, and you may not call me your beta. Will you do that for me? No. Jader and Zhang Li. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about everyone else. Will you do it, Dimitri? Sure, no problem.
Hooray!
Phew. Thanks. After everything that we've been through today, I thought for sure you'd fight me on this. This is gross. I hate this alpha beta thing they got going on. This smells like a megaverse. Oh god, I can't wait for the Mpreg. Oh. I don't want to fight you, Helix. Anyone else, who cares? But not you. Fighting with you is the worst. I love you, Dimitri.
Oh.
You don't have to say it back. Just tell me. Tell me that it's okay for me to love you. It's okay. Your love is safe with me. Whoops, wrong voice. Your love is safe with me. Thank you. That's nice to hear.
Why are we sad, Dimitri? Isn't having his love a beautiful thing?
It would be if I could just say it back. If it didn't hurt so bad. If I wasn't such an idiot. The way we fought today after everything he did, after how he came to my rescue as Spinnick. He deserves better than me.
I think he's more than happy with what he has. Do you wish there was no lightning and that you could deal with your problems and simply walk away from him?
God, no. That's worse than anything I'm feeling right now. He's the only thing giving me hope. I want to see the West with him. The empire he built. I want to stand beside him and help change Sekret into a better world. He's given me a new purpose in life. I'm excited to go on this ride with him. I don't even mind having to say I'm his beta. I do! I would never! First of all, this alpha beta nonsense reminds me of incel garbage. Honestly, that's what it reminds me of. Everyone else is like... Everyone else who does this in, you know, BL, they're like, oh, it's just, you know, it's just Omegaverse stuff or something. But for me, this reminds me of incel garbage. Like, alpha, beta, gamma, omegas, and how they all think... And it's like, their version of zodiac signs, and it's crazy and it's gross and I hate it and I do not like it. I don't like it. Oh god. Anyway. Being able to let everyone know I'm someone special to Helix is an honor.
Then what holds you back, Dimitri? We have a long drive yet. Explain it to me. You said there was something more when Helix pressed you. What is it? Surely there should be no secrets between you and I. Agreed?
Agreed. What? Last time you were like, some things are my secrets or something. You said that to Brainbox. Or you said some thoughts aren't... You're not supposed to read some of my thoughts. I don't know, you said something like that. You're annoying sometimes, but I don't think I could manage without you either.
Your insult aside, of course you couldn't manage without me. I'm your translation unit.
I mean, without your support, you're more than just a translator to me.
Yes, it has been so. I do relish our connection.
I relish never having to be alone again for the rest of my life.
Oh, Dimitri, what a wonderful thought for you to think to me. Now talk. Tell me how this came about, so much more than your sexual orientation. After all, men on Earth can change their orientation based on circumstances. I mean, is that how you would describe it? Hetero men have gay sex in prison. What is Sekrin if not your prison? Well, I mean, that wouldn't really be changing it. It would more be like just pretending or kind of ignoring the fact that you're, you know, with a man. It's not like you changed it. Also, I don't like I don't like the cavalier way it's mentioned, because, you know, that's not regular intercourse. That's the big R. That's exactly what it is. But I'd say there are other situations too. Orientation can be fluid. Oh, we're having a little talk about sexuality with Brainbox. Awesome. Sometimes you can't help who you fall in love with. What did I just click on? Is the game doing this again? Oh my god, no. Is it? Oh wait, no, okay. Somehow, I opened up the Y-Press Steam page again. It just... when I was just clicking on the game. So strange. So strange. Here. So why is it so difficult for you to accept Helix? You're not some ignorant homophobe. Even if you were, such nonsense couldn't have withstood the power of lightning, nor the atrocity you endured through his help.
It goes deeper. I wish I could say I'm just making a fuss for attention, or to manipulate him or something.
Clearly neither scenario is true. So what blocks you from being free to love someone like Helix?
I keep seeing my dad in my head.
Your dad?
He was cold to me practically my whole life. He looked down on weakness, femininity, and homosexuality. Even if it was vague crap, it didn't matter. All of it would disqualify you from his love. As long as I was the hetero tough guy, I was worthy.
He was wrong to think this way, Dimitri.
I know it was wrong. But he was my dad. I tried not to care what an ignorant old man thought. I rebelled against him. I spit in his face half the time. But then, when I got my wings, everything was forgiven, and he was just proud of me. Seeing that sparkle in his eyes, hearing him brag about me to his friends, I never realized how badly I needed his approval. I realized that all the rebelling was just a cover-up. I tried to make him think that I didn't care about his approval, because I always thought I could never earn it. Then suddenly I did. All the anger inside me, the hurt, the resentment, it went away. My dad was proud of me, and it felt so effing good.
The influence of one's father can be immensely powerful. In a sense, you were programmed by him. Despite the rebelling, you yearned so desperately for his love.
Yes, that's what it was. He didn't love me. He never loved me. I was the kid who always got in trouble in school and let him down. It took joining the military and earning my wings to finally be worthy of his love. And I felt so complete. Like I could do anything because my father believed in me.
You know he was wrong to be homophobic, but his influence is so ingrained in you, you have difficulty resisting your programming.
Of course. I knew he was ignorant. I joked about how backwards his thinking was to my friends. My eyes were wide open. But it was also me trying to knock him down, so he'd become less important to me. It didn't work. What worked was finally becoming worthy of his love. After that, we were like friends. There was no more tension between us. I'd gotten back the love that I'd known very fleetingly when I was a little boy. It was everything to me, and I swore I'd always be worthy in his eyes. There's nothing I wouldn't sacrifice for it, and it pushed me into becoming a better soldier. One of the best.
Is your father still alive?
He died during my court-martial.
Oh dear.
He died thinking of me as a disgrace. He'd never said it. He didn't have to. I'd lost everything I'd worked so hard for. Losing him hit the hardest of all. He was sick. My news made him sicker. My mom said the real cause of his death was a broken heart. What? 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 Why would your mom say this?
Hi, Dimitri. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, your dad actually died of a broken heart because, he suspects you're a homosexual, and he was really ashamed that you got court-martialed. Yeah, so, I guess that's all, I had to say to you, so I hope you enjoy life on that planet where they're gonna big R you. Bye, sweetie.
Like, what? What kind of conversation did you guys have? Is that it? Was that the conversation? Anyway.
Oh, Dimitri.
I swore I'd make it right. I swore I'd live for him, to be worthy of his love again. I didn't care how little sense it made. It was just something I had to carry from then on. No more living for myself. I don't deserve autonomy. I live for Piero Castellan. Castellian. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I don't know who it is anyway. Sometimes I think it would have been better if I'd flown into the mines and exploded.
My word. All of that to avoid your father's disappointment? How long will it take you to come out of his influence, Dimitri? Servicing his homophobic views only hurts you here.
I know. I effing know. I wish that knowing would actually mean something in my head. That it could be like flipping a switch to just get over myself and stop hurting Helix. But it's not that easy.
No, I suppose not. And here I thought you were merely being stubborn. I had no idea of the tumult within you.
I have to change. I want to. Why can't I just get over myself? Why does this have to be so effing difficult? Just thinking about it makes my throat tight, my shoulders stiff, and my stomach clench. I wish it was easier.
As do I.
See, my problem with it is why does one of us have to be an alpha and a beta? Why can't we just be equal? Like, maybe I would probably be more on board. Like, I was kind of on board until Helix had that freak out. I was kind of wanting to be with him until he had that freak out, and then he started mentioning alpha beta bullcrap. Like, really kind of, you know, turned me off a lot. What the? Oh, are these your friends? Okay, I guess. 11th hour, new characters. Whatever. Interesting. Okay. Just taking a look at these characters. He's, like, we got red spiked leather grandpa. I mean, you go, grandpa, I guess. No eyebrows, just some beads? Are those beads inserted into above your eyes? You know, whatever. And we got dark skinned man over here, got an eye patch. He's looking alright. Honestly, he looks a little stupid. Like, I feel like when he talks, he's gonna be kind of stupid. But then again, Jader's stupid too. I bet they're all stupid. I don't know. Anyway. Jader. Wait, what was I doing for a voice?
Who are these boys?
Boys? I mean, okay, call them boys. I mean, one of them's about to keel over, but sure. Good question. Helix! These are our friends, right, Jader?
I'm with you. They're with you. Rendo and Slim. They don't deserve to die. They did not want to be with the Rustlers. They had no choice, like me.
I don't know. Is Slim, I'm assuming, is the Slim one. He looks like he might enjoy that life. I don't know, something about the mesh top, the spiked red leather. I think he likes it. I don't know. They had no choice like me. Did I already read that part? Rendo. Okay, wow, a real-life woman. Slim, look.
You've never seen a mother of many before?
A what? I'm Helix. This is Dimitri and Major Domo. I'd say pleased to meet you, but I ain't pleased. Oh my god, can we all calm down right now? Because I'm about to go with Jader if you don't stop this, Helix. Maybe Jader won't force alpha beta bullcrap on me. We can change too, just as much as Jader. Why do we get a death sentence just because we don't get lightning with you? The fact that I got lightning with him is proof that he can be a good guy. I mean, can Zhang Li be a good guy? I don't know. How do let me channel my old man voice. But we're going to give up everything for you. You know how much we risk just sneaking out of the camp. All of that to get out on account of how much we hate it. But this game, there's something wrong with this game. There's something wrong with this game. Constantly. Just clicking on this screen. Like so many times, just clicking on this screen will go ahead and, it'll just open up the YPress Steam page. Just trying to advance the dialogue. It's so weird. They did it again, is why I said it. You're all welcome. We need every man we can get. They're in, Helix. Jader's a package deal, and I'm not going to turn them away. Oh my god. Should I just swap to using the spacebar from now on? I really prefer to use my mouse button, my mouse pad, but oh my god. I guess I'll just use the spacebar from now on, because it did it again. That's why. Alright, think of what they're willing to do for us. They're going to kill their own people.
So they're defectors?
Yeah, that's what they are. I mean, yeah, that's what they are.
Very good. The fewer children we have to kill, the better.
Children? It's your call, Demi. I'll abide by it. What does she mean by children? I mean, I'm assuming she, like, gave birth to a bunch of these minors or something? Like, in general. I guess, I'm just assuming. Based on what she said she was, like, a birth mother or something? I don't know what she called herself. But I'm assuming there are a bunch of women somewhere, and they're all giving birth to these minors or something. It's your call, Demi. I'll abide it. They were forced into this life. They would have never joined Zipso if this world wasn't so effed up.
What you mean?
What? Girl, first of all, learn how to talk, sister.
What you mean, effed up? What are you talking about?
Guess you've been pretty sheltered up in that fortress, huh?
I suppose so.
It's the same thing with you, Helix. You lived like a king. You don't know how hard it is for us scourge down below. What do you mean? He had to work to get to where he was. What? I don't understand. He had to work to get where he was. I know damn well how hard it is. You think this eye is a birth defect? Most guys would rather die than become a murdering slimeball cannibal. Wait, why didn't they regrow your eye? Helix sent Spinnick to have his arm regrown. Can they not regrow eyes? I don't know. No one should have to make that choice.
Yeah.
I agree with that too. That's why I plan to make this world a better place. We start by taking out your friends. You help us here. You get amnesty in the new world. The second chance you want.
New world?
I mean after the riots.
This is all they asked for. I couldn't leave them, Dimitri. Couldn't kill them.
I'm glad you didn't. It isn't right to start a new world with needless killing.
How is this going to be a new world?
Ahem. Let's put that aside for now. Why don't we get down to business? get down to murdering, hell yeah. Let's do it. Right, is everyone in the camp?
No, all out riding, looking for you. We were the watch guards left behind.
So they'll know something's up when they don't see you guarding.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Guards screw around all the time. Will not be a huge red flag. Depends if Zipso senses something.
I'm wagering he will. When will they be back?
Late. Dusk.
Alright, that gives us time to sort out a plan and get into position. We have 2 expert marksmen, me and Domo.
Marksman? The term is arrow mother here.
Excuse me? Okay. Well, we 2 arrow mothers, sorry for being so primitive. I guess I should have been using the term arrow mother. Can't believe he called me a primitive because I didn't say that. Oh my god. The 2 of us can kill most of them. The rest of you just need to nail 2 or 3 guys apiece, the ones closest to you.
You have solars?
Not solars, automatic weapons. I'll show you how to shoot them. They fire bullets after bullet in rapid succession. I thought it was lasers. Rapid fire lasers, not bullets. What?
Nice. I'll blow that F for Malik's head clean off.
No cherry picking your targets. Dimitri said to shoot who's closest to you. The ones you're least likely to miss. They're all going to die. Be satisfied with that. Yes, sirs. I just need to know where to The way that Dimitri just pulls up his binoculars up to his face while everyone's lined up like this, it just kind of looks like, it really just looks like, I mean, and with the background with them, like, sort of looking like they're inside of a mine, it just looks like he's putting on his binoculars and just looking at a wall. It's like, what are you doing? Because it doesn't feel like they're outside, really. I don't know. I just need to know where to hide. The best thing to do is split into 5 groups so we can hit them from all around. 5 groups? Who's the double group? Because there's, I guess, me and Helix, probably.
Dimitri. We carved out ledges in the mountains, the cliffs, so we could kill any group that ever took over our camp.
Oh?
What smart boys you are! Straight across, right there, where the scrub is growing.
I see it. Me too. Perfect, that one's close. Rendo and Slim will take that spot. Oh, I guess there'll be the double pair. Got it.
Shouldn't the best places go to the 2 arrow mothers?
I disagree. You and I will be fine most anywhere. The inexperienced shooters should be placed closest.
Alright, I agree, child.
Look left at the cave. Another depression carved right on top. That looks straight down at the camp. Major Domo, that's your spot.
As you wish. Under us is another spot, on the trail beside a boulder. Good cover for return fire there.
That's your spot, Helix. That's sweet of you, lover, but I'd rather you take the safest spot. You'll need it more than me, no offense. None taken. What else?
Can't take the spots on the ridge. They'd see you as they ride in. That just leaves... See that trail over there?
That looks pretty open.
You'd have to lie on your stomach behind the vegetation.
Then that's my spot. What about you, Jader?
Any cowards are going to run into that cave at the back of our camp. I could be waiting in there to pick them off. Lots of cover inside.
Done. That's your domain. I'll make the first shot. When you hear me, the rest of you start shooting. Don't stop until they're all dead. That's the plan. Everyone grab a rifle and I'll show you how to use them.
Please, let me teach the children. I know these weapons well.
Okay, go ahead.
Very good.
You're as cool as a cucumber. I feel like I'm about to puke.
Should we ask why Major Domo is so weird?
Don't let looks deceive you. We've knocked out some variables with the higher numbers, but still, all they need is to return one shot with the solar to kill us.
Now everyone, take a gun and hold it like this. No, Rendo, you mustn't point it at your friends, even if the safety is on.
Whoops. Someone on our side is going to die. Oh lord. You stuck me in the safest spot. It's nice to know I'm the most important fella to you here. You already knew that. Nice to be reminded all the same. Now don't you go dying on me either. I don't want any of them to die. Honestly. I'm starting to warm up to my big dark-skinned man and my old dude. I have an old dude-shaped hole in my heart ever since Spinnick left. And his red spiked leather grandpa is... he's exciting. You can still win this, even if they get me. Will I, though? Will I want to, though? Will I give an F about anything at that point? Promise me you will. Sekra needs you. There's more at stake than just one group of rustlers. Ain't that the truth? Promise me, if I'm the one taken out, you carry on. Strike lightning with Jader, and maybe even Zhang Li if he straightens his crap out. Damn. Don't think about that crap. I'm just saying, don't let the two of us die out there if only one of us really goes down. It's alright, Dimitri. I know. This is my planet, my problem. I can't stop fighting, even if I lose the guy who makes everything worth it. I want a future with you, Helix. Oh, I skipped a line. Yeah, you meant it. I meant it. I want you to show me your world. Then let's make it happen.
Jader or Zhang Li? Helix?
What's that, Primrose?
If we are regrettably destroyed, whom would you strike lightning with in our place?
That's something I don't rightly want to think about. How about you two stay alive for me? Why would you even ask that?
But if the unimaginable happened... Oh, I'm so very curious.
Rainbox, she just wants to ship somebody else with Helix. That's all she cares about. She's just a shipper. I think you're being a little rude, Primrose.
Oh dear, am I?
This isn't the time for... No, let me think. You got a right to know. Do I? Demi, I mean, if crap goes down, I want to feel like I got your blessing. Zhang Li might be forced into being a good leader if his fortress gets taken. Having me beside him would be just what he needs.
Ah.
You're right. Then again, I can just take over myself if the men will have me, and I know they will. Zhang Li will get locked up and I'll have Jader at my side.
Oh.
You could forgive him for what he... You could forgive him for what he was. Lightning will straighten out all the kinks.
Good thing Zhang Li's major is out of earshot.
Hurts to think about, tell you the truth. Who do you think I ought to pick, Dimitri? Jader, I guess. I know he's not as intellectual as Zhang Li. He's got some things to work through. Very true. You'd have to forgive him, accept him, and I think you could do that. You'd love him just as much as you do me. I doubt I could love anyone as much as you, Dimitri. He deserves to be happy, Helix. If you say so, it must be true. But let's not have anything happen to you, just the same. You too. Uh-oh. Seems like the plan is about to go underway, and... See, now that we're looking at this again, can we recall when Dimitri called this a fortress? Can we recall that time? When Dimitri called this string of tents a fortress? I don't know what that was about, but it's not a fortress. Anyway, they're about to hatch their plan, and I am about to end this video. So I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode, possibly the final episode. I feel like we're, like, probably as soon as this wraps up, we'll get sort of a short epilogue, maybe? I'm not sure. I can't imagine this would be more than 2 videos, though. Probably 1 to 2 more videos, max. Probably 1. Anyway. Bye, guys.